What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83. Hey, y'all, hey. Okay. Um, this is going to be a word from the ancestors reading for the sign of Capricorn. Okay. It's for the sign of Capricorn. Remember, you guys, these messages are general, not personal. Okay. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. Um, y'all see my shirt? This is my uniform. This is my shirt. I'll wear different pants, but this is my shirt. This is my uniform shirt. This is Chopper. Chopper from One Piece. This is my boy. I love me some Chopper. But I truly resonate with Chopper because he is a healer, among other things. Okay? He has an inner strength that is amazing, but he can be just as goofy and silly and adorable and bashful, but whoop ass if he needs to. Okay? So I love me some Chopper. Okay? I'm going to be looking for some other shirts with Chopper on it. He is my spirit animal at this time. Okay? And probably forever because I love him to death. Okay? These ancestor readings, they started yesterday. Okay, these readings are to provide you with what your ancestors need you to know as they observe you from the great beyond. Okay, we're only going to use 4 decks. We're going to start with the Urban Tarot so we can see what is currently happening in your life at this time. Okay, then we are going to move to the Everyday Tarot to clarify. That will be the only deck out of the 4 that will be shuffled, and I will be looking at the bottom of the deck for. All the other ones, to make the videos somewhat shorter depending on what your message is, okay, are going to have cards pulled from the top, cards pulled from the bottom, and energetically from the middle. Okay, so with the Urban Tarot is the only one that's going to have 2 cards pulled from the top, 2 from the bottom, directly from the bottom. Okay, and 1 from the middle. We will not look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have the Sacred Ancestors Oracle as well. That is going to provide you with advice from your ancestors, and then messages from the angels, which is going to just provide some messages of support. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into y'all's readings. Y'all are first today. Y'all ain't see the bottom of the deck, did you? I hope you did. I be trying to remember myself because I'm so used to shuffling. I still knocked out of respect to my ancestors and spirit guides, so they know that we are ready to do your reading. Okay, so 2 from the top, no peeking, no peeking. 1, no peeking. 2, 3. If y'all did see the bottom of the deck, don't tell nobody else. And 4. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this way so you cannot see the very bottom of the deck. I'm going to energetically pull this one here, which is going to be your 5th card. Almost failed. There we go. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your life currently, Capricorns. So we have the 9 of Pentacles here. 9 of Pentacles, beautiful energy to start with. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. I'm hearing it's all about me right now. Okay, relaxation, okay? We have the Eight of Wands, swiftness, okay, swiftness. So you have Nine of Pentacles and then gain, Eight of Wands, swiftness, okay, moving towards something swiftly, or getting some form of communication. Maybe y'all are getting some delivery, okay. Maybe I'm hearing somebody celebrating their come up, if you will, with something bad that tastes good, okay. But we have the Death card here, okay. Don't be scared, okay. Death doesn't necessarily mean actual death. It's some form of transformation, okay. Something is ending for you, okay. We'll find out what that ending is, okay. We have the Prince of Swords, the Hacker, okay. I feel like someone is searching for some truth or trying to find out something, okay. And then we have the Princess of Cups, the Princess of Cups, which would be the Page of Cups, the costume designer, okay. Nose is itching. So overall, I'm feeling like some of you, I'm getting someone has come up with an idea, something that's really going to stack their pentacles. It's going to give them a gain. You're going to gain something from this idea, okay. It may come to you while you're relaxing, or maybe you're out on vacation or something like that, okay. But it's something really lucrative that's going to come across for you, Capricorns, and you're going to want to move with haste, I'm hearing, with swiftness. There's going to be some networking going on for you, because whatever this is going to transform your life, okay. Like I said, it's not necessarily death. As you can see, their heart, it looks like their heart has been pulled out. It looks kind of creepy. It does. I'm not even gonna hold you, okay. This is the Urban Tarot, okay. Because it looks like the doctor has like literally energetically pulled this person's heart out, okay. And it almost looks like it shriveled. To me, it looks like it shriveled up, or like maybe the doctor is like energetically squeezing the heart in itself, like squishing it. But again, I feel like I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new, okay. So I feel like this idea, you're going to be doing some research online, trying to see, and I'm hearing make sure you actually do this. Go online and see if your idea is anywhere else before you push it out, okay. I'm hearing make sure you patent it, okay. Patent your idea, because someone can easily try to steal it, okay, with the hacker card here. So be your own hacker in a sense, and be careful of other people who are trying to hack your idea. Okay, make sure you let people know they got it from you first. Okay, so make sure you patent it. But like I said, I'm hearing really strongly, go online, see if you've seen it anywhere else. If you've seen it anywhere else, no one has done it like you have done it. Okay, so you will be different from the pack if it's something that's been done before. Okay, so with the Princess of Cups, which would be the Page of Cups, okay, the costume designer, okay, some of you could be fashion designers, okay. Um, Maybe you have a fashion line or a clothing line that you want to start up, and you're trying to make sure no one's ever done any of the fashions that you have, okay. Um, but just in general, with the Page of Cups, I feel like you are going to get an investment offer from someone after you put after you market your item. Okay, like I said, it could be a service, it could be a product, it could be clothes. Someone is going to see it. Okay, um, I'm hearing you may have some people wear your designs if you are doing clothing. Okay, but someone is definitely going to be willing to offer to invest in you. Okay, and they're going to really love what you're doing. All right, and you overall actually are loving what you're doing as well. Okay, so it doesn't feel like it's work to you. It feels like it's something that you just genuinely enjoy, and you have the sense that it's going to bring other people joy. So whatever it is you're working on, you're doing a great job, Capricorn. Okay, so we're going to get into the clarifiers 1226 as we get into y'all's reading. Bottom of the deck though, Six of Pentacles, balance, equal give and take here. Okay, people are going to have their hands out. Okay, because like I said, I feel like you guys are definitely going to get a return. Whatever you put in, whatever you're going to be investing in yourself. Okay, so this could be a self-starting situation, okay, where you are self-made. Okay, no one has, you haven't applied for no loan. Like, I'm literally here and started from the bottom. Now we here. Okay, so be mindful. People are going to come out of the woodwork ready with their hands out. Okay, be careful who you give to, but in other ways it's going to be an equal give and take. What you put into yourself, you're going to be returning to yourself. Okay, and like I said, someone is going to be willing to invest in you. All right, so let's get into these clarifiers and see what's going on with you guys. All right, so Spirit, why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Capricorn? One thing with the clarifiers, 1 to 3 card minimum. Anything above that, I am putting back into the deck. Okay, guys? We want to kind of get straight to the point here. Even though I'm going to give you as much information as I could possibly give you. 9 of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here for Capricorn? 9 of Pentacles here for Capricorn. Ooh, fell on the floor. Hold on one second. How many we got here? We got 2. Okay, so yes, we have the 3 of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Okay, clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're in this energy of knowing what you want, when you want it, speaking truth. Okay, you want to start this new foundation. I'm hearing get your business voice on, because you're going to be doing a lot of talking. Usually with the swords, that's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could have any of those in your chart or dealing with someone with those signs, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, you know you are ready to embark on this new journey, this new foundation that you're willing to build with Wands energy. It's passionate energy, which is fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Um, but with this Queen of Swords, like, I don't want to say you're demanding, but you're letting people know who you are, what you stand for. Like, your business plan is going to be solid, to where that right investor is going to come along, and you're going to have everything, your P's and Q's in order, and there's not going to be anything missing. I's dotted, T's crossed. Okay, so they know you mean business. Okay, when they do come towards you with an offer. Okay, so it's gonna look good. Okay, Five of Cups, though, at the bottom of the deck. With the Five of Cups, you may have some reserve, though, because you're having to, really push. you know I'm hearing, I don't want to say, maybe not reserve, but insecurities. Okay, you may have some insecurities, like, can I do this? Is this good enough? Especially if you find other people are doing the same thing as you. You're like, oh, they're doing the same thing as me. There's no way my idea can outbeat theirs. Don't keep yourself in that energy. Okay, don't keep yourself in that energy. You've been doing it for long enough. I feel like you have a good skill set. I feel like some of you may have, like, I'm hearing like your own personal clients that order from you on a regular, but you don't have like the website yet. You're not widespread yet, but doesn't mean that you can't be. Okay, and I think maybe that's what's been on your mind, which has you a little bit down. But realize always with this Five of Cups, even though 3 cups are down in the front, you still got these 2 cups in the back. Okay, don't forget about that. Okay, so even if maybe you have multiple sources of income, doesn't mean that you have to stick with one thing. And I think I said that in one of the readings yesterday. But you don't have to stick with one thing. You can always try something else. Dust yourself off, try again. Okay, Aaliyah. All right, go listen to that song. All right. All right, so let's get into swiftness. Spirit clarifies swiftness. 8 of Wands for Capricorn. Keep it simple, Spirit. 8 of Wands for Capricorn. 8 of Wands for Capricorn. Eight of Wands for Capricorn. Okay, so we're not going to take those. We're going to take the one that flipped over. Okay. All right. So we have the 9 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. Okay, with swiftness. Okay. I'm hearing you guys are going to be really careful, or maybe you should be careful about who you communicate your ideas to. Okay? I remember I said earlier, be mindful. Somebody may try to steal your stuff, so make sure you do trademarking, patenting, whatever you got to do to protect your investment, to protect your product. Okay? Because some people will try to slide up under and try to take something for you before you push it out. Okay? So be mindful, okay, about what you share. You do have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay? You could be really selective with who you talk to, or when you are talking to people and they're like, why you seem so standoffish, or um, fighting for your time or whatever, and right now you are trying to move swiftly. I'm hearing someone is trying to close a deal before the deadline. Okay, there could be a deadline for something. Maybe you're trying to submit your idea for patenting. Okay, so you're trying to meet the deadline, and people are fighting for your attention, but you're like, yo, I don't have time. Because you're trying to focus on this idea, not just focusing on the idea and getting a deadline met, but also managing other things in your life as well. So you don't really have time for anyone right now, and some people aren't willing to accept that. Okay? Don't worry about it. Brush it off. It's them, not you. Okay? You are only one person. Okay? People can live without you for a little while. Okay? Until you get yourself where you want to be. Okay? So, death. Let's talk about the death card, Spirit. Why is the death card here for Capricorn? Why is the death card? That is way too many. That was like 6, 7 cards. Keep it simple, Spirit. Why is the death card here for Capricorn? Keep it simple, Spirit. Why is the death card here for Capricorn? How many is that? No, that's 5. I did just see the 5 of Pentacles. Could be people getting left out in the cold. Okay. Death card, Spirit, keep it simple. Why is the death card here? Thank you. I think that was the only one. Yep, that was the only one. Okay. Death card is being clarified by the 6 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Sorry, y'all. 6 of Swords. Okay? Yeah, you are moving on. Like I said, transitioning. Okay? My nose is itching. Usually when my nose is itching, this means I'm telling some truth here. Okay? You are moving towards your new future. Okay? Some people ain't gonna like it, but they gonna have to deal with it. Okay? You got the 10 of Wands here. Okay? At the bottom of the deck. You're tired of your old life. You're tired of being burdened, tired of bills on top of bills on top of bills. Even with you starting, this business or this idea, you're putting a lot of money into it, and yet it may feel like it's a burden and you feel like you're not getting any returns, but truth be told, you will. Okay, just because it hasn't materialized yet doesn't mean it's not going to. You have to believe in yourself enough to say, I am good enough. I am going to change my life some shape, form, or fashion. Okay, and whatever it takes for me to do it, I'm going to get it done, because nobody is going to do it for you, Capricorn. You have to do it for yourself. Okay, so I feel like you are transitioning. Some of you could be physically moving, okay, and may have to physically move in order to chase after your dream, okay? So keep that in mind. Spirit, Why is the Prince of Swords here? Why is the Prince of Swords here? Like I said, I'm hearing Seeker of Truth. Okay. Thank you. I think we got 2 here. Okay. So, 8 of Wands coming back up again. Okay, so we have the Empress and the 8 of Wands, clarifying the Prince of Swords, the hacker. Okay. So the Empress is the opposite of the Emperor. Okay. You on your queen, you higher than a queen, you are an empress. Okay. Nobody is going to be able to touch you. Okay. I feel like you have a following behind you, Capricorn, where even what you can't find, somebody else will find for you. So they may come across someone that does something that you do, and they'll be like, oh, hey, I saw so and so doing your stuff. Okay. You might want to holler at them. You know, I told them I saw you do it first. Like, they could have, like, literally just saw something that you posted and was like, oh, I can do it. And they decided to do it, like, not too long after you release it. Okay. Like, literally, like, that quickly. Okay. So there's some thieving ass people out here. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay. It's happened to me already. Just from a saying, I literally, whenever y'all hear me say get in where you fit in, I've never heard anyone else who does tarot say that. They may say something like it, but not that direct line. I know I love catchphrases, and most people do. And if it catches you and it intrigues you and it resonates with you, you're gonna hold it and you're gonna remember it. So for the most part, most readers, I know their catchphrases, and I made sure, I'm like, I hope I ain't taking nobody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm new here. You know what I'm saying? So get in where you fit in. You heard that here. Okay? So if you hear it anywhere else, you know where it originated from. I'm just saying. Okay? So it's something like that. Okay? And someone may even vouch for you because you have a following. They may vouch for you and be like, yo, I heard so and so say that first, or I heard so and so put that up first. Nah, I can't allow it. You know what I'm saying? And literally, some with this saying, like the hacker, Prince of Swords, someone is going to vouch for you. I see somebody tagging somebody in it so they can literally see it. Okay? Because they want you to be the one that created that idea. They want you to stake claim to it, not somebody else who's just trying to piggyback off an idea, and they never, not once, like that's like somebody who never once before did art before, and now all of a sudden they're doing art. I'm not saying people can't be creative on a whim, you know what I'm saying, but look at the difference between someone who's actually been putting in the work and diligently putting stuff out, and then versus somebody who's just coming out of nowhere, ain't never done it before, you ain't never even seen them have interest in that subject before, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I can do it too. Nah, but how long have you been doing this? Not saying, people can't be, spontaneous and doing shit behind closed doors because they want to make sure nothing gets stolen. And sometimes that's the best way to be, is behind closed doors. But people have to see a track record. Nowadays, people like to look at a track record. Okay? And if you don't have a track record, if you don't have a resume, if you don't have a portfolio or something that shows proof that you've been putting in the work, then most people are not going to really jump on it. Okay, but someone who's been doing it for a really long time, that has been consistent, that's constantly posting their items or networking or whatever the case may be, or doing what they have to do. There's some kind of track record, there's some kind of trail. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. It's some type of trail that people can follow. And if someone else doesn't have that trail, it's like, eh, I'm hearing Jay-Z, we don't believe you. You need more people. Okay? So somebody isn't going to believe someone else posting something saying that that's theirs, like they're the originator of it. They're gonna be like, nah, I saw it somewhere else. There go my nose again. Okay? So be mindful, be careful, keep a track record. Okay? Promote your stuff so that way people know it's yours, nobody else's. Okay? With the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we done went from Prince to Knight. Okay? So, like I said, you have a following. You have people that are listening to you. You may not see them. You may not even know them. Okay? But they know you and they've been following you and they like what you do, regardless of if they've told you or not. Okay? You do have a following. Don't think you don't. Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups. Keep it simple, Spirit. Why is the Princess of Cups here for Capricorn? Why is the Princess of Cups here for Capricorn? Keep it simple, Spirit. Why is the Princess of Cups here for Capricorn? Keep it simple. Thank you. Okay. Yes. What did I just say? Keep that track record. Seven of Pentacles with the Princess of Cups or Page of Cups. Okay. The costume designer. You've been doing this for a long time. Okay. When this person, this investor comes to speak with you, okay, they're going to see that track record. Okay, that's going to show them how serious you are, how diligent you are. Like, okay, why am I investing in her? How long has she been doing this? Has her, I'm hearing someone say, okay, she's improved over the years, or she's improved over the last couple of months, however long you've been doing it. Okay, they're gonna be like, okay, all right, I see her, I see what she's doing. They might still keep an eye on you before they make their final decision, but seeing that track record is what's going to start you off. And it could be just a little seed money. It don't even have to be a whole lot. You're like, okay, I'm going to take a chance on you. Only because I see you've been diligent. You've been putting in the work. You've improved over the years. Your product or your services has improved. So I'm going to give you this seed money. And I want to see what you do with it. And they're going to sit back. And they're going to watch you. Okay? They're going to watch to see what you do with that seed money. Seven of Pentacles. Okay? They're going to see what you do with it. Okay? And what you do with it is going to lead to a bigger offer, to a longer investment. Okay? Ten of Wands showing back up at the bottom of the deck. Okay? But differently, in a sense, I'm hearing you're going to feel pressure. Okay? You're going to feel pressure, but not in a sense of, you got to remember what that pressure is for. Okay? That pressure is so you can transition, so you can move on to that bigger picture that you've been wanting to get towards with this with this Six of Swords. Okay? There's a reason, there's a purpose, there's a drive, there's a motivation. You have to keep that in your mind. Don't think about, oh, this is hard. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be all of this. Like, no, yes, you did. Subconsciously, you knew this was what you were striving for. You know what I'm saying? And some of you, you could just be constantly putting out work and you're like, it's not going anywhere. I'm not making any real change, or whatever the case may be. Whatever is holding you down, okay, it's for a reason. Once you get yourself out of your head and stop looking at it as a burden, that is when that offer is going to come in. Remember, look at her. It looks like she's like in her basement or somewhere. She could be in her home doing this, okay? She could be at home, making inventory, doing whatever she has to do, and she could have been doing this for a really long time. But that's what startups do. That's how they grow. That's how the greatest businesses have been made, is by starting from the bottom and getting up there. Not trying to compete with others, not trying to outdo anybody, just staying in your lane, staying true to yourself, and pushing forward so you can get that gain that you're looking for. Okay? So don't think of it as a burden. It's not a burden. There's a reason you're going through this. Okay? You were chosen to go through this because it was meant for you. If it wasn't meant for you, you wouldn't have been doing it for so long. Seven of Pentacles, that shows longevity to me. Okay? Longevity. And you're ready to harvest what you've planted. Okay? What has been grown. Don't give up on it. Okay? You don't stop tending. You keep watering the plant to watch it grow, to watch it prosper. Think of yourself as that plant. Okay? So, knocking. Let's get one from the top. This is going to be your overall advice from your ancestors. So we have one from the top, one directly from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. I am not looking at the bottom here. I want to pull this one. Okay. There's our three. No peeking. Okay. So we have go with the flow. Go with the flow. Let go, rest, manifest. I love it. Okay? Relax. Chill. It's coming. Be what you want to receive. Put yourself in the receive mode. After all the hard work and everything that you have done, put yourself in the receiving mode. Let it go. Once you put that product out, it's out there. The right people will be attracted to it and they will come. Okay? This card is still coming through since yesterday. 2 signs yesterday got the same card. Okay? Nature spirits. Nature spirits. Okay? Elves, fairies, rock formation. Okay? Be who you are. Okay? Be solid. Be that firm foundation. Okay? Nothing can make or break you. Nothing is going to shake you. Camouflage in. Okay? You are not movable. No one can move you. No one can move like you do. Okay? When I hear rock, when I see or read rock formation. Okay? I feel like you're able to adapt to any situation, any environment. You pay attention to what people need, and your service or product revolves around that. Okay? So you're quick with it. You're quick with it to catch it. You're like, oh, they're not vibing with that too much. Let me switch it up and see how they like this. And then they end up liking it, and you're like, okay, I got you, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And you stay up on it, whereas other people just stay with the same stuff, and then they wonder why their following falls off a little bit, where they're like, it's not hitting like it used to. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing the same thing over and over again, and it's become complacent. You never become complacent. You are always adapting to change. Okay? Look at rock formations. No rock formation is the same. Why should you be? Okay? Wow. Spirit guides also came out for 2 signs yesterday. Okay? You are getting possibly insight, guidance, and purpose. Okay? Your ancestors want to tell you that they are sending you your ideas, the things that you come up with. They have been sending to you things that you see in your dreams. Okay? You have a life purpose. What you are doing is purposeful. Okay? And they are trying to provide you guidance. So be open to receiving from your ancestors, because they are not going to steer you wrong. Okay? They got you. They're going to send the right people to you. Somehow you're just going to end up networking with people out of the blue. You could be just grocery shopping and overhear a conversation, and someone could end up talking about a service or product that you provide that they didn't even know that you do. And so somehow you end up talking to that person, and they're like, oh, well, can I get your number? Or are you on Facebook, or whatever the case may be? And boom, you just got a new customer. So don't miss the opportunities to network with people. Okay? There's a reason for everything. All right? So let's get your messages of support. One from the top, one from the bottom, no peeking, and one energetically from the middle. Feeling this one. Okay. So we have Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your ancestors to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Okay? What did I say earlier? You were transitioning. Okay? Something, whatever it is for you, has ended. Okay? You have a transformation. Okay? The 6 of Swords came out. That's movement, going towards something that is going to serve your highest good. Okay? Something you have done, an epiphany or whatever, like I said, an idea, you're now transitioning to chase that idea, to chase your purpose. Okay? The next one is Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay? So some of you could have children or may have lost children. I'm not really getting anyone losing any children, but more in a sense of, I'm hearing a legacy. Like you want to leave something to your kids. You want to not only leave them something that is tangible that they can touch, but something that you can pass on to them and they can keep it going. Like I'm hearing like a family business, if you will. Okay? So it's like you may be passing on your skill set to your kids. They may even work with you. Okay? And you end up teaching them the ropes of, how from beginning to end, how it's made, how the the supplies and everything that you need, how you move from finished product to marketing, things of that nature. Like, you teach them from A to Z, okay? And they're going to end up enjoying it, okay? And you're going to pass that down to them, all right? You are trying to create a legacy where I'm hearing you and your kids are not going to be hungry. You're not going to want for anything, okay? Last, we have Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Say less and do more. Okay? That is confirmation for you right there, that if you are worried or burdened with bills and you're like, I'm putting into this business, it ain't going nowhere, I feel like I should give up, don't. It's based on God's time. It's based on divine timing, okay? What they want you to have will come, but it will come not when you want it, but more so when you need it. That's usually when it comes up, okay? So, if that ain't confirmation enough for you, Capricorn, I don't know what is, okay? Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. It is well deserved, okay? Don't think you don't deserve it, because you do. Just got confirmation. Pause it, listen to it again, rewind, and listen to it again. Listen to it 3 times so it sticks, okay? Many blessings to you, Capricorns. I will see y'all next time. If y'all would like, you can head over to Golden Abstracts on Instagram so you can receive your Tap into the Soul reading, okay, which has started on Instagram. Okay, it's taking the place of the self-care spotlights that are now here on YouTube. All right, so again, I'm going to be keeping these readings in rotation. Y'all like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified when I post for your sign. Blessings.